Are you familiar with the story of the Big Bad Wolf? The Big Bad Wolf was meeting Little Red Riding Hood. Little Red Riding Hood was on her way to her grandmother's, but the wolf had got there first and had done something to the grandmother. And then the wolf put on all the grandmother's clothes to hide in plain sight and pass himself off as the grandmother. And depending on which story you've read, maybe Little Red Riding Hood was faked out for a while. Maybe she bought it because she just kept saying things, oh my, what big teeth you have. Oh my, what big ears you have. So it seemed like she bought it for a little while. But the thing is, the wolf thought that this plan was solid because a lot of people expect surprises and expect tragedy, awful things, evil to be hidden and in the dark. And sometimes the best place to be is in plain sight. Hello, Governor. This is Rakai Steed, nupefromdaville. Episode 3, Season 5 of Doctor Who with the 11th Doctor, Matt Smith. Now, at the end of the last episode, the Doctor got a phone call from Winston Churchill. And he went to go see what Winston Churchill needed from him. Not just because of the wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey instincts of the TARDIS. The TARDIS arrived there 2 months after Winston Churchill made the call. And he had a new program to help him beat the Nazis, which was called the Ironsides program, brought to him by one of his brilliant scientists. When the Doctor and Amy arrived there were some Nazi planes flying in over London, and something took them out. But these weren't bullets. These were like lasers. The Doctor, you saw it, he kind of freaked out. And lo and behold, we have a Dalek painted green, camouflage green, and dressed up to be Ironsides for the war effort. The Doctor tried to tell the professor and tried to tell Winston Churchill that this ain't no good. Nothing good will come of this, and they didn't believe him. Winston Churchill even went so far as saying that if it came down between the Daleks, if it came down between the devil and Hitler, he just might side with the devil. So he was going to use the Daleks or whatever else he could to win the war effort. The problem was that the Doctor started going off on the Dalek and trying to figure out, what is y'all's plan? I know y'all planning something. What is your plan? And he said to one, he said, I am the Doctor and you are a Dalek. And the Dalek said, answer accepted. Answer accepted? What you mean answer accepted? Come to find out, the Daleks had escaped from him before. One ship had escaped, and their whole plan was to use some of the, residual cosmic juice or something. Their plan basically was to trap the Doctor. And in trapping the Doctor, they could use whatever the cosmic juice he got on him or something to recreate a purebred Dalek. And the plan worked. He found out that the scientist, the professor, who said that the Daleks or the Ironsides were his idea, was basically an android created by the Daleks to be able to lure the Doctor out. And then they planted a bomb in him that would blow up the Earth. The Doctor, he went so far as to bluff the Daleks with some type of little crumpet or a cookie or something. I don't know. It's something. He was bluffing. But he had to make a choice, an impossible choice. Again, He's good with them impossible choices. But he had to make a choice. Was he going to vanquish his oldest enemy? Or was he going to save the earth, save London, save Winston Churchill and Amy from the Nazi attack that was coming? The doctor made his choice and ended up saving Amy, saving his friends, and saving the world, of course, because that's what he does. He saves the earth time and time again. But in doing so, the Daleks got away. A quote that I love is that truth is always hiding in plain sight, which means that it's not hidden at all. There's a very cliche quote that says, if someone shows you who they are, believe them. And that's mean, even though that there are certain people who are masters of deception, most people are not that way. And most people will give you their truth as much as they can. Of course, they're hiding something. All people are hiding things that they don't want other people to know, or you don't want people all in your business. But a lot of times, what you see is kind of what you get. Some people are not healed enough to show their entire truth, and that's sad. You know, as you've heard from many of my videos, I am an advocate of mental health. Therapy is wonderful and it's beneficial. It has been to me, at least. They say the best way to tell a lie is to involve snippets, little pieces of the truth in it. We have a politician on the high stage right now that tells nothing but lies. I don't even know if he puts the truth in his, he just lies. Anyway, you know, they said the world doesn't change in front of your face. It changes behind your back. And a lot of times you have to have tunnel vision. You have to keep looking forward and keeping your eyes on the prize. But sometimes it might be a good idea to take a look behind you. Not because you're fixated on the past, but because if you don't understand the past, then you cannot understand the present. And if you don't understand the present, you have no idea what the future holds. This is Rakai Steed, nupefromdaville. Like, comment, share. And by all means, if you have not subscribed yet, subscribe. We're on a quest for 1,000. We're getting close. We're not there yet, but we're on the quest for 1,000. So make sure that you hit the subscribe button immediately. And while you're subscribing, while you're sharing, put on this video, other videos, put on a playlist, play in the background, because I need the viewing hours too. As always, you've got to stay connected to this. It's got to be about this. But it's also got to be about this too.